What's up everybody? Welcome back to the shop, and we're going to talk about screw storage, nails, fasteners, small parts, etc. So, as you can see here, I have an ongoing problem, and I'm just going to go through my attempts to fix that and what my thoughts are on those, results, things that work, things that haven't. So, first things first. This was my first attempt at getting organized. This is just one of the containers that Rigid makes. There's a million different brands of these, ranging in price and quality. I looked at the DeWalt ones. I didn't really care for them that much. Same thing with the Huskies. The Rigids honestly seemed like the best value for this price. I think the Milwaukees are probably better and there's more variety. These are about 30 bucks a case, 30 to 55 I think. For the comparable Milwaukee, you're probably paying 50 or 60. So that's an awful lot of money for man Tupperware basically. And as you can see, I basically just got it loaded up with, well, all manner of screws and fasteners. A couple things I would recommend you look out for when you're purchasing these. One was, I chose to go with a container system that has large bins. The reason for that being, if you are using large boxes of fasteners, you're gonna run into the scenario where you may not be able to fit a whole box of fasteners in your container, which kind of defeats the whole damn purpose of having a container, is to get rid of the boxes. If you already have tons of fastener boxes laying around and then you get a container to put your fasteners in and you still have all the boxes, you didn't really gain anything. So I can fit a whole pound of fasteners in one of these with room to spare, and I don't have to worry about overflow. So that's a big one. The second one is, I like having removable containers. If I'm working on a project, I don't want to lug this whole thing around. This can stay in the shop. I'll take one or two of these containers, go work on something, come back, put them away. I kind of get the best of both worlds of small containers and large containers. You can get versions of container systems that are just like little glorified Tupperwares, but then you don't have a cohesive, unified place to put them all. Other thoughts. So this kind of divider where they slide in and out, those suck. They're terrible. This is an even worse version of that. This is kind of like a plano case, like you would use for fishing gear. But the problem is these little plastic dividers come up, and also they don't go all the way to the top of your container. So what happens is if you shake this, as you can see, I've got screws floating around here that are supposed to be up here. I still haven't figured out a perfect solution for these. I don't really like this case, but I don't really want to try and put, a little teeny box of screws in one of these. So this mostly works better for large boxes of fasteners. I've looked at the pack out cases from Milwaukee. I may end up going with some of those for the small fasteners because this still kind of sucks. Their line in general was really nice and they have a lot of different SKUs, like different shapes and sizes. That's cool. They're also twice as much money as even like the Rigids or DeWalt or whatnot. So pick your poison for your budget. Other things to consider. So this system has this nice segmenting that fits down into and seals these containers. You want something like that. Doesn't matter what brand you get something that individually isolates these containers. You don't want your fasteners jumping containers. The other nice thing is these have a gasket in them, so it keeps more water and more crud out. You don't get a lot of sawdust and crap in your screws. I've just gone ahead and gone with masking tape to label these, as you can see here. It's not a perfect solution. I will probably come in here with the label maker at some point. The nice thing here though is I can look at the case, I can see what's in it, I can go put things back where they go, and it's really easy to relabel if I need to. How I end up labeling these is I label them by the screw size. So in this case, they're number 8s. I label them by the length, so 1 1/4. And then I put the driver bit on here as well. So in this case, those are T10s. And then I'm gonna say these are trim screws. So now I have standardized language. All of my labels are consistent. That way there's no guessing, there's no trying to interpret what the hell I meant when I just say, oh, these are 2-inch screws. Non sequitur, these trim screws are amazing. I would highly recommend them. All right, there you have it. So this is kind of my thoughts on fastener storage. I'd love to hear how you guys solve this problem in your shop. I'm always looking for ways to store these things better, but this is what's worked best for me so far. Being able to take the cartons out and take them to where I need them, and then having distinct compartments that don't end up mixing and matching and crisscrossing. So anyway, that's what I've optimized for. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you have any other ideas or suggestions, I would love to hear about them. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this valuable or interesting at least. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and subscribe button, and maybe go check out some of my other videos. I got some other awesome shop videos that you might want to check out. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.